Hiya folks, I'm going to let you into a secret. This is how you're going to save a shed load of money on your heating bills. This is a 2 kilowatt diesel heater and it's blowing nice warm juicy air up into my living room. They also come in sizes of 5 kilowatts and 8 kilowatts, but because I'm only heating one room, I think 2 kilowatts is powerful enough. Now this is not sufficient to heat the whole house. So what I do is have my central heating set at 16 degrees and I have this blowing into my living room, which gets it up to a nice cosy 24 degrees. Now the skeptics among you might think, how does that save you a load of money on your heating? But I can assure you, it certainly does. So I have installed this near the ceiling because my living room's above the garage. And the heating outlet pipe needs to be as short as possible so it doesn't lose heat as it transfers into the room. There are two types of diesel heater. This one is mainly used in campervans and is called a split heater, which has the fuel tank and the fuel pump separate from the main unit. The alternative, called an all-in-one, has all its components inside the box with just the air outlet and the exhaust showing. This model would be good at floor level in a garage, in a conservatory or outside in a weatherproof box. One of the disadvantages of this box is that the control panel is fixed on the front. Now I needed the control panel to go up into the room, and this model comes with the control panel on a 2 metre long lead, so it is easily accessible in the living room. Now the diesel heater needs a 12 volt power supply, so you will have to buy an AC to DC transformer, like this one. This will convert your 240 volts from your mains to 12 volts for your heater. Watch this video till the end and I shall give you a top safety tip regarding the power to the heater. There are 3 ways to control your heater. 1 with the control panel, 2 with the remote key fob, and 3 with the later models, an app on your phone. So let's get into the installation. Anybody with a bit of common sense and DIY knowledge can do this. As you can see, I've got 2 90-degree brackets holding it to the wall. This is the air inlet pipe that blows over the motor. The air is then warmed up and goes through the outlet pipe into the room. The inlet pipe that comes supplied with the heater is only 600mm long, so you will have to buy another one. This pipe wants to stretch away from the heater. Ideally, it can be returned up into the room, so then you get the warm air circulating back over the heater, making it more efficient to run. This pipe is the combustion air inlet. I had to put a hole in the pipe because I made the mistake of putting the pipe above the unit. This could cause condensation to build up in the pipe, so the hole is just a drain hole. The exhaust that comes with the heater is quite short, so as you can see, I've had to extend this one. The exhaust goes out through the cavity wall to the outside. I recommend that you fit a carbon monoxide detector, and just remember, carbon monoxide gas is lighter than air. So bear that in mind when you position it. The fuel pump should be fitted at a 45-degree angle. The fuel tank will hold 9 litres of diesel. This one at the moment has got about £7 within it, and that will easily last me a week. The Jubilee clips that come with the heater are pretty useless, so you're better off replacing these straight away. Do not tighten the large 75mm Jubilee clips that go around the air inlet and the air outlet pipes. This will squash the casing and cause the fan to vibrate. So there you have it, it's as simple as that. I live in a modern 3-bedroom house with cavity wall insulation. And I have had this diesel heater now for 2 winters. I reckon that I have saved around £600 in the last 2 years. So just to prove how much gas energy I have used, this is the total for today. This is the total for the week. And this was the total for the month. Today is January the 8th, 2026. I have been off work all Christmas. So I've spent a lot of time in the house. The temperature over the last 3 weeks has sometimes been down to -4. Storm Goretti has just arrived and now it's snowing outside. And I've just had to turn the heater off because it's just too hot at the moment. So if you do want to save some money on your bills, this is what you're going to need. One of these. An extra length of pipe and also a 12 volt 240 volt transformer. The diesel heater and the parts cost me about £200. With energy prices constantly rising, this will no doubt save you a lot of money in the long run. So I promise you, if you stay till the end, I'll give you a safety tip. Well, here it is. These diesel heaters need to cool down once you turn them off. So if there was a power cut, it wouldn't be able to do that. So you need to have either a 12 volt car battery or a power bank to provide power to the heater to allow it to cool itself down. If the heater isn't allowed to go through its cooling cycle, then it could get damaged. It's highly unlikely that this will happen, but it's just a precaution. So that's about it. Thanks for watching. Stay warm this winter and save loads of money. Bye for now.